Hello and welcome to Auto Addicts. It's that time of year again. We're off to Margate. See you there. Auto Addicts. Well, it's the morning, Sunday morning, so we just had breakfast and we'll now head into the show field. I'll see you in there. Through the streets of Margate, following Scott in his little moggy miner. And, we've gone round the back roads this year rather than along the seafront, just to try and stop as much queuing as possible. But welcome to Margate! And then we've already done that bit. Come on, Scott. There we go. We've got Scott in front and we've got Alan in front of him in his Rover P4. They've decided to be traitors this year and go on another club stand. Still went out drinking with them the night before though. You have to. You can't hold grudges, even though they are traitors. Not much of a queue this year, thankfully. And in we go. See all these people taking photos as you come in and go out, but I never see any of the photos pop up anywhere. Let me know in the comments below if you see all these pictures, because I'd love to see some of them. But yeah, here we are queuing up just to get in. Relatively quick process because we've already got our tickets in the post previously, so we're not having to do it on the gate on the day. That's alright. Lovely. Left-hand drive always confuses them. Lovely little Marina ice cream van there. It's there every year. You alright? You in our club? Yeah. Row 12, I think. Very retro.
Very retro, yeah. No worries. You're going round into the left and get your parked up.
Lovely.
Thank you.
So again, we get a map beforehand showing where the club stand is, just to make it easier on the day. So at this point, I'm assuming we've been sent up the middle rather than go round like we were meant to, but either way I'm following them. Saves queuing, and I'll blame them if it's wrong.
row 12.
Row 12,
Yeah.
yeah, on your left.
Yeah.
Nice. Row 12.
Row 12. As you can see, we're still quite early in on the day, so still a lot of people to come in. Also means I'm the first one to the club stand, so I've got to find it. But everything's nice and neatly laid out, and as I said, we already know roughly where we are, so it's just looking for the signs. Lee and his team do a great job in making sure everyone knows where they're going. And yeah, here I am, parked up. And there's a Graham. So let's start off with the bikes, looking round, shall we? Some bikes. There's a colourful bike, I quite like that one. There's a older bike. A comfy bike, I think that's a Honda Goldwing with a lizard on the side of it. I'm not a bikeist, as you may have guessed. There's a three-wheel bike. An army bike.
That's basically the same as yours then.
This is similar to, it's a Yamaha DT, similar to the one Graham's just restored from his childhood.
Oh yes.
No idea what this is, but I really like it. It's weird,
I don't know what it is.
and I like weird.
Yeah, oh, I like the brass knuckle foot pegs.
Brass knuckles there as foot pegs. Lovely. Motorised tandem.
Yeah. Cool.
That's that little Honda Cub. And some more bikes of which the names are unknown. That's a FZ50, I think. I think that's what it said. Some bigger bikes. Some scooters at the back there, so there'd be Vespas and Lambrettas and that sort of thing. And a back to the Future DeLorean. Lovely XJSC there. Bentley Turbo R. I've no idea what that is. It's got an MG 8016 grille, but Beetle Mark 1 Cav. Little old Mini.
No, if I was professional, I'd yabber around while I'm doing it, but I can't be asked for that.
Oh, there's Caddy, a Capri on Wolf Race, slot mags, Stag, Roller.
Because I have to wipe out my audio anyway.
Hopefully the music doesn't create a content match.
The music.
Bloke taking a photo of a Rover emblem on an old Rover, strangely enough. Little comma van. Oh, that one's a Dodge. I'm not sure when they stopped being commas and became Dodges, but that's a 77 going by the reg, so possibly about then. Levy was dry, and good old boys drinking whiskey and rye, singing that'll be the day that I die. I should have a recording contract, really. I should. But anyway, back to the cars and not my dulcet tones. I should know what that is. I'm going to go sort of late 40s Chevy. Don't know. Anyway, there's a Ford pickup. Rather nice. El Camino. Or was it a Ranchero? I think that's an El Camino. I think that would be a Dodge Dart.
How the hell do you remember that?
No idea. So Dodge on the front, that does. There we are. Again, I don't know. I'm going to go Willys, but could be wrong. It's got very cool paint on it though. Lovely paint. Little sit up and beg pop. Pro Street. Now the hot rod. And this looks like a little no, we're going to stick on that for a minute. There we go, a little sit up and beg ute. So, Australian, I'm guessing, but it's cool. I like that. I like that a lot. This I also like. It's a Mark 1 Ford Transit, which, as you can probably tell from looking at it, it isn't standard. It's got a Hemi. Oh yes. Another sit up and beg pop. So back to the Hemi Transit. You can see it's been extended at the front there a little bit, obviously to fit the Hemi in. I think the biggest they did was a V4. I don't think you got a straight 6 or a V6 in the Mark 1s. Comment below if I'm wrong. We're going around in circles. 512 BB Ferrari. I do like a van. And a Firebird there.
It was a V4, wasn't it? You can get a V6.
We're into the minis now, so I'll just let you look at the minis and I'll shut up for a second. Apologies for the wind noise.
Prices right up, then
Got any money? And I've got enough to.
So, moving past the minis and on to a old Jag. Do like an old Jag. That'll be an old Jag 420, I think. Would that be a DB9? I'm not good on modern ones. It's an Aston Martin Virage. Rather nice. Jensen Interceptor, obviously everyone knows I love a Jensen Interceptor, and an E-Type, well, say no more. I think that's a Lomax 2CV based, but I could be wrong. Just a dream 2-car garage there. Interceptor and E-Type, perfect. So moving on. E36. It's got M wheels, whether it is an M3 or not, I wouldn't like to say. Peugeot 106 or Citroen Saxo, one or the other, with a rather interesting wide arch kit. And yeah, a red top. As you can tell, it's very difficult to get clear pictures here. There's lots of people. But there we have a Sierra Sapphire, a earlier Corvette. What would that be? About 75, 76, something like that. A couple of replica GT40s. That, the person I was with was convinced might be real. They weren't. Trust me, they weren't. I think there's a Pontiac there. if I stop swaying. Sorry if you're getting motion sickness watching this video. Next year I will try and get a gimbal before I go. So yeah, I quite like that.
Can you tell?
Can't tell what. That's not real.
Dodge Ram pickup truck.
Because if it was real, that'd have a fucking electric fence around it.
Oh, there we are, me trying to tell them they're not real. Anyway, 65 or 66 Mustang.
It's probably fiberglass as well.
Another Pontiac. An XJ40 Jag and a dog waiting to be fed. Oh, no, about the XJ40. And the dog's still patiently waiting to be fed. And I think that's an Oldsmobile. Sounded nice when it went. Oh, there's the dog again. There's the Oldsmobile again. God. Anyway, couple of sort of baby hot rods and a C4 Corvette. I used to have one almost like that. If you look back through some of my old videos, you'll see it. I loved that car, but I had to sell it to get the one I've got now. Anyway, into the Japanese stuff. So I saw what is that type of Crown? I'm not sure. It could be a Chaser. I'm not sure. What's that? It's an R32, I think.
Well, those ramps are now also in my garage.
71, 72 Cadillac Eldorado. Where we go? No, where we going? Lincoln Continental Mark 5 and Mark 4. And a couple of modern cars, Challenger and Camaro, or Camaro, depending on how you want to say it. I say Camaro, you say Camaro. Anyway, yeah, an orange Escort. The E30 and a Festa, and another Festa, a very orange Festa. And a Mini. About the orange Festa.
Makes me feel a little better. Not a lot, but a little.
I don't know what was making me feel better, but anyway. That Virage, you may sort of recognise that as the Vantage. The Vantage was the very powerful version of that. But anyway, Mark 5 Cortina, or Cortina 80, depending on how correct you want to be. Mark 3 Capri, Mark 4 Escort Cab, Mark 3 Escort Cab. Some rather nice diamond cut alloys. A neighbour of mine had one of these 1300E Mark 1 Escorts years ago in the purple colour when I was a kid. I always quite liked it. And I still do quite like them. Particularly with the square headlights. You don't see the square headlights so much. It's got an MGC bonnet, but it's got a V8 in it. Flat fender Jeep with modern lights and a Mark 4 Cortina. I do like a Mark 4 Cortina. There's some chairs. Another Mini. Ooh, with a piece of shit registration number. It's rather harsh. Escort Estate. Mark 3 Capri, which I think would have been a laser by that point. Another Mini. Lots of Minis. This is going to be quite a long video, so feel free to skip through it, but basically I'm just going to go up and down the rows and look at all the cars. So some you'll find interesting, some you won't. This obviously I liked, it's an early E-Type. I do like an early E-Type, but I've never seen the headlight covers, the grills like that for these. First time I've seen those. I like them. Couple of hot rods, sort of high boy Deuce Roadsters. I'm guessing fiberglass. Could be wrong.
The only thing I don't like about E-Types is the price. I can't afford one.
And there we go with a bay window and a split window. Volkswagen van. 58 Caddy. You can tell it's a 58 by the twin headlights. Another sit up and beg pop. And God knows what this is on the trailer, but I like it. It is very, very cool. Rather shiny Mini. Chevy Apache. Now I've got the shadows in my head. Anyway, 57 Chevy.
Oh, you thought you were going to give him some.
Someone feeding the dog. Supercharged Morris Minor. That's here every year. Very cool car. What would that be? A sort of late 50s Thunderbird. C5. Oh, back to the Thunderbird. C5 Corvette. Another Challenger. And this is quite a cool car, obviously on hydraulics, so it jumps and bounces and does weird things. A lot of panel work obviously on the painting, and there's some from back in its heyday. Very cool the fact it still exists. And a Volkswagen of some description there. Obviously it's a little bit worse for wear now, as you can see, but it still exists, which is great. Little Mini Clubman. Another Capri. Another Capri. And a Ford Sierra. And this, I love this little, I think it's a Honda Z600 or something like that. Previous years there's been one here that's had all like some sort of body kit and everything put on it, which was really cool. This one's obviously a lot more standard, but is equally cool. I really, really like these. I don't think I'd fit in one, and it would certainly look hilarious me trying to, but I really, really like those. Anyway, Vauxhall Viva. And another Mini. A Sierra Cozzy. Another Mini. Another Mini. This has been here previous years and I really, really like this. I think it's just the colour, but Mark V Cortina, just in that yellow, I just think is stunning. I love it. Wouldn't say it's quite my car of the show, but it's certainly up there. And anyway, some more Cortinas. And some more Minis. So yet again I will shut up and let you look at a row of Minis. Oh, that one's got eyes. Anyway, I was shutting up.
Club and start up at one of them. Mini club, yeah.
So branch.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, there's a little Austin A30 or A35 intruding in the mini stand. And finally a minivan. I do like a minivan. Anyway, onto a pre-facelift Mark II Granada Estate, which is rather lovely. Mark IV Escort. Mark III Escort.
1 out of 2 ain't bad.
Oh, 1600i and Mark III cab. Sorry, a Mark IV cab. Do apologise. Mark IV. Mark IV. Mark IV. Mark IV. Sonaris Turbo and a Cortina Estate. With some sort of hood ornament, which I seem to recall from previous years is something to do with it being Australian, but I could be wrong. And a little dog that appears to have escaped. Oh no, there its owner is. Anyway, Mark II Astra Estate. It's a real poverty spec, and I like it a lot. Some more Mark II cabs, mostly being GTEs, which means they would generally all have the digital dash, and I wonder how many of them still work, because they didn't work when they were just old cars. Now they're very old cars. That one, I believe, has been converted into a four-wheel drive, which is rather cool and great fun, I should imagine. Renault 5 Turbo, which I believe, I think I've seen on Facebook, is currently up for sale. So if that's something you're interested in, have a look. Anyway, Mark II Mr. 2, or MR2 for... Anyway, Range Rover Classic. I don't think that's a long wheelbase. This was, I'm trying to remember now, this E21 3 Series was something special. I can't quite remember why. I don't think it was an Alpina, I think it was some supercharged or something. G60, that would be supercharged, I think. It might have been an Alpina, I can't remember now. But I remember it was something quite special.
Funny guy. Alright.
Anyway, G60 with a G60 go 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 registration number, which is quite cool. Or I think it is anyway. But then I'm sad. Oh, another Mini with rather a lot of engine in it.
Just because it's not a fucking Capri.
So, facelifted Ford Sierra.
Isn't your car German?
Mark IV Escort.
By Germans.
A Mark IV Escort.
After a German, please.
An Estate. Oh, another one. And another RS Turbo, which would be a Mark II RS Turbo and a Mark IV Escort, just to confuse you. And another Mark IV Escort on pepper pots. So, moving on to the Scirocco, is that the Scirocco Register or the Scirocco Guild or something like that, I can't remember now. Might just be the Scirocco Club, but anyway. A load of Mark II Sciroccos, no Mark 1s I note. And one day I am determined to get Jay to bring his Mark 1 to OhSoRetro because it would go down so well here. Maybe I'll have to agree to trailer it or something one year. Anyway, Beetle, Red Van.
I don't know, so they knew you were too tight to pay for the 16, I suppose. Try and shame people into spending more.
More bread vans. That one's quite cool. Another Polo, little Polo Saloon. Nova Saloon. Some rare cars here. Another bread van. Oh, them wheels you generally see on Japanese cars. But anyway, another Polo Saloon. Would that be a Derby? I'm not sure. And an old Passat. You don't see that shape Passat at all now. They've basically all disappeared. Anyway, another bay window and a Volkswagen recovery truck, beaver tail type thing. Chevy, I think that's an Astro. Oh, God knows what that is. Is that Hudson or something? That's quite cool. It's got a Model B grille, but I think that's more Model A. I'm not sure. God knows what that is. It looks like a sit-up and beg pop body, but not the right grille. Anyway, some more Chevys, another sit-up and beg pop. Is that an International Harvester? I'm not sure. Looks quite cool. 56 Chevy. Another sit-up and beg pop. That's cool. I did like this. Very green, very pick-up-y, very cool. Another Pontiac. Another hot rod. That's more of a Model A grill there. And Humber never produced anything like this when they were new. Well, not that you're going to see it much. To have a body like me. If I could touch your body and not get arrested. Anyway, Fiat X19.
Oh yes, yeah.
Followed by a Trojan or Heineken or something like that. BMW. Another Mini. Little Honda Civic. It's good to see the old Japanese stuff really getting the youngsters interested now. Is that a Hillman Minx or something? Or was a Hillman Minx? Anyway, another Series 3 Jensen Interceptor. Oh, you got hair, Faith. I liked Faith, she was in Buffy. And anyway, yeah, Reliant Robin. Little Fiat, was that a 126 or was that a Polski? That might be a Polski. Another Beetle. And I'm not sure what that is. It's sort of Bentley-ish, Bentley-esque. But here we go. I love these little Invercars. This is an Invercar. The early ones being AC built, AC model 70s. Same company that bought you the Cobra, the Aseca, the Ace, the Greyhound. They also bought you the Invalid carriage.
Yes, I do like an Invercar.
And I do like them, as I've just said.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, no, it's the rear engine. It's like a CVT engine. Yeah, cool little things.
Anyway, later escorting onto a Healy Frog Eye. You've got to love a Healy Frog Eye. They're just so cute. Land Crab. I don't know what that is. I should know, but anyway. A Wolsey. Ford F-Series pickup. What would that be? Sort of late 70s, I'm guessing. 77, 78, 79, something like that. TVR Wedge. A Sprigget. Another Sapphire. I'm not sure if that's really a Cosy or not. I didn't look that closely. XR4i in black. Lovely. Is that a Crown Vic or is that a... It might be a Mercury version or something, I'm not sure, but it's Panther platform. And another Cortina. Them wheels look rather small though. Anyway. Moving back across, a couple of bay windows. Green, blue. A motorbike of some description. 300Z. Which is, I like those. I remember when they came out. Always liked the interiors. Another Capri. Oh, that's an Austin. Is that one of the county ones? Westminster or Dorset or Devon or Lincolnshire or something, I don't know. Anyway, GMC pickup, Mark IV Escort cab, a Mark I Mr. 2. Another MGC with a V8 in it, so it's an MGB V8 but with an MGC bonnet. Mark II Cortina. I think Bridge Classic Cars has currently got one of them up in a competition. But anyway, Mark I Escort with square lights again, and a Mosey van. I love a Mosey van. Another Mini with a hood vent. So 205 MGB, another Mini, and a chrome bumper Corvette, which would be a 69. 7 or a Caterham or something, a Rover P6, Mosey Traveller, and a Granny Scorpio Estate, facelifted one. I had a hatch in that colour many years ago when you could buy them for 150 quid.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very grumpy.
Oh, and there's a very grumpy Graham, slightly hungover, I think. Beetle two-tone 924 Porsche, very yellow 924 Porsche, which I rather liked. Another Beetle, a Volkswagen Golf Rally, which is lovely in that colour especially. That was gorgeous. I like that a lot. Some more Mark II Golfs. I'm guessing this is the Mark II Golf Club or something along those lines. So again, just move along the line of Mark II Golfs.
More of them than Capris, get fucked. I think every Capri ever made is here.
Yes, my friend Graham was I don't like German cars, I don't like Germans, and I had to point out that his Mark III Capri was built in Germany with a German engine named after a German town and was probably more German than a lot of the German cars here. But yes, as I said, I think he was slightly hungover. Oh, a Mark I Golf, that's rather nice. Mark III Golf, I did have a Mark III Golf for a little while. I didn't rate it, if I'm honest. Mine was only an 8 valve though, whether the 16 valves are better. But anyway, some more Mark II Golfs. And a Jetta. You don't see the Jettas very often nowadays.
I'm walking.
Definitely a big following for the Mark II Golfs around here. Back here in Suffolk, you tend to see the Mark I's seem to have more of the following, but it's nice to see the Mark II's getting a lot of interest. Oh, and another Rally. Yeah. I like them, but they are an awful lot of money. Well, that's quite a cool colour. Anyway, so moving on to, oh, look at this. Oh, isn't this nice? Oh yes, a Series 3 Land Rover 88. Oh, that's nice. In the same colour as the one I learned to drive in. Only that was a long wheelbase. But anyway, Escort Mexico Mark 1. Is that Olympic blue? Very nice indeed. Beetle Metro, or it's probably not a Metro, as it'll be a Rover 100 or something. Another Mini with wide arches, so I'm guessing it's something interesting there. Capri S. colourful shirt. That'd be a 260Z. I don't think it's a 240, is it? I think it's a 260. Another Civic, and oh, this was incredible. The condition of this is amazing. Celica Supra, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I had a Mark III for a little while, very briefly. I bought it off my brother, but those ones are lovely. Skyline, Polo, Mini.
Oh, no.
Another Capri.
Yeah.
And an Onion. Ford Onion. Is that the first Onion we've seen today? I think it might be. Another Mini Mark II Jag. Still on steel wheels. Lovely to see. I love them on steels. Much better than wires. Yeah, I should know what that is, but I'm not 100% certain. Little Honda Civic. Mark I Golf 5 door. And a Series 2A Land Rover, which was very, very nice. And I think that won a prize, but we'll have to wait and find out if I'm right. Anyway, Cortina, Volkswagen, little Suzuki pickup truck. I think that was a Suzuki. It's rather nice. I'm quite taken by these little small things, but this, I love this. I've quite fancied one of these for a while, a little space cruiser. I remember them from when I was younger. A friend's dad had one, and I've always really liked them. And I like the idea of one slammed on some different wheels. This is on sort of a Wolf Race style wheel. And yes, I like that a lot. That is right up there with my favourite cars of the day. It hadn't got all the rear seats and everything in, which is a shame, but yes, I like that a lot. A very, very tall chap who was juggling, which was just showing off. Anyway, Moggy Traveller. Volkswagen, is it be a Type 25? I'm not sure on Volkswagens, they're not really my thing. I know that's a Beetle, and that's a split window with a very miniature human in front of it. Silver Shadow, Series 1. I want to say that's an Oldsmobile, but I'm not 100%. Rover P6 V8, another Rover P6, a slightly later one. That's an Oldsmobile. Or is that a Pontiac? That might be a Pontiac actually. Oh god, I really should know this stuff. But anyway, another Volkswagen. Mark IV, very yellow Volkswagen bay window. Along with a blue one. Carlton, rather nice. This looked to be great fun. I would imagine this is hilarious to drive. But anyway, Mark II Escort, a Corrado. Can't see the back. Is that an Onion or an Escort? Didn't know. And here is Matt's, and there is Matt. But here is Matt's Isuzu Piazza, a later one than mine. This is a Handling by Lotus one. He's just had it resprayed, and it is lovely, and it's hopefully given me enough of a kick up the arse to do something with mine, because I need a kick up the arse because I've got to get mine done, and that is lovely. But anyway, R109, another Ford pickup, and another Lambretta Vespa scootery thing. Sorry to scootery people, I don't know the difference. An old ambulance. There's that again. I really do like that. that would be in my probably my top 3 or 4 cars of the day. That, and there's best part of 1,500 cars here, I think. So that puts it quite high up. But, anyways, another Escort, another Festa. There is Scott's Moggy, and he always whinges that whenever I photograph him or video him, he's always eating, and there he is eating. So it's no good hiding it. We've seen it now. The whole of YouTube has seen it now. Oh, Alan's passenger looks like he could do with feeding. But anyway, the Fiat Camber, a little Bedford Rascal. I have no idea what this is on the roof of that, but I like it. It's unusual, it's weird. Probably completely pointless, but just makes me like it even more. Anyway, another Civic, another Scirocco, another Sierra Sapphire, another Mark II Golf, another Volkswagen van, another Mark II Golf, another Volkswagen van, another Mini, second gen Camaro, he says Camaro. Yeah, anyway, we've already done that bit. I think that's an old Ford, but another sit up and beg pop, big old Lincoln Continental, Suzuki Vitara, proper murderer's van, old Ford. You see one of them coming up, you know you're going to get murdered. It's just the way it is, it's the law. Slightly ropey old Mark III Granada, which is lovely to see because that's just how I remember them. Mark III Festa, Mark I Festa, little old Nova, and a Nova that's been converted into a pickup truck, which I should hate, but I don't. I actually rather like it. So anyway, a very, very slammed Scirocco. And again, this I really like. When I was a smoker, I was a Marlboro smoker. I was a very loyal Marlboro smoker. I had all the Marlboro merchandise, Marlboro lighters, Marlboro the lot. So I really like this. I always wanted an ST1 done up in Marlboro livery. I'm certain this belongs to a girl called Lily. I think I have her on Insta. And I think she's got a larder as well. Really like that, mainly because of the Marlboro. S12 Nissan Silvia. Again, I really like those. I remember when they came out. I do like those a lot, and that wide body kit, I'm guessing, is quite rare. Anyway, Micra, again, lovely little Golf there. I really like the teddy bear wheels. I've never seen them before. Like, I wouldn't have them myself, but you know.
You've not bought any for your Capri yet?
I did try and convince Graham to get them for his Capri, but yeah, I like that. Anyway, E36, another Civic. 740 or 760 Volvo. Again, I remember when you couldn't give Volvos away. Now they're quite sought after. I do like these. Are they E34s? I'm not sure. This is probably my favourite shape of the 5 Series. Another Volvo wagon. I nearly bought one of that shape BMW years ago, but the insurance was way too expensive. It was 525, I think, in a garage at Mark's Tay. But anyway, AMG Coupe, Dodge Dayvan there. Is that a Nissan of some description? I forget. I'm not brilliant on the Japanese stuff. That's a little Seat Ibiza there. I'm not sure if that's a powered by Porsche one. Because they're getting quite rare now. But yeah, quite nice. They're on Volkswagen P alloys. Now this was probably my favourite car of the show. This would be the one I would have taken home. I love this. I love this a lot. I want it. I want to drool on it. I want to cuddle it. It is gorgeous. It is stunning. It should be mine. I like that a lot. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. No, we see. I just can't walk away from it. I want it. Anyway, golf. Mark 1 Escort Estate. Oh, and it's a Capri. There was a couple of Capris here. That one looks like it's been done up to look like an RS 3100s. Volvo T5R. Now this could be, oh, we're going back to the Volvo. I believe these Anglia Prefect estates were actually called Escorts, but I could be wrong. Anyway, Anglia 105Es. Out one with wide arches. Another 105E. A sort of racing 105E. Yeah, Jack Russell 105E van. Not sure if they were called 105Es. They might have been at Thames Trade. I'm not sure anyway. An estate, and I don't know why, but in black. I really like this one. But again, another angle perhaps van. It's sort of a, I don't know what it was, sort of mini moke style thing with an A-frame on it, so I'm guessing it doesn't drive. Impreza, another, I'm not sure if it's a Viva or a Magnum. Rover, MG thing. Chrysler. Buick, is that Park Avenue or something? It's an old Buick anyway. Square body pickup, been slammed. Now the Dodge Stayvan. Some more music that I'm just going to have to waffle over in the hope I don't get a content match. Bay window. There we've got a Rover 75. We have some Portaloos there. Little Spriget that looks like it needs some water. Celica with a sort of flip paint. It's Manta A, Opel Manta Series A. I like those. What we got there? A beige Mark II Escort. Just how they should be. MG Maestro, rather nice. A later Celica. An ex-girlfriend of mine had one in like that, black one. But ooh, where are we going? There we go. Vanden Pla or Vanden Plast, depending on how you want to say it. XJC Daimler, rather nice. Rover P5B Coupe. They're called coupes because of the lower roof line, but they're not actually a coupe. They've still got 4 doors. But anyway, it's a Ginetta prototype, I believe, if memory serves. That won a prize last year. I think it was a Ginetta prototype. But anyway, little A30 there.
Is that rare then?
Apparently these are very rare. It's a Capri Cabaret. Other than the name, I'm not sure what makes them rare. But anyway, yes, some more Capris. Because we haven't seen many Capris. What we got there? A little Fiesta with sort of some snazzy cold air induction there. Mark 1 Escort. G-Reg 68, an early one. And an L plate, a late one, so one of the first and one of the last there. It's another Mini. Another Escort van. I like an Escort van. Another Escort with square lights. So you just don't see the square light ones, but then there's loads of them here. It's that Volvo again. There's a Mark III Transit. I've done a lot of happy miles in Mark III Transits. Series 1 MX5 or Unos or Miata, depending on where in the world you are. Another 5 Series I'm certain they're E34s. correct me in the comments if I'm wrong and you haven't yet gone to sleep. Anyway, 190e Mercedes, Ford Fiesta, a Datsun of some description that I really like. I equally like this Hillman Imp. I shouldn't like it, but I don't know, there's something about that colour that really suits it. I like that a lot. Not sure about the wheel angle though, that doesn't look brilliant. But anyway, Mark 1 Fiesta in beige, 4th gen Camaro,
Yeah, push was going.
Jeep Wrangler, another booted Nova. See, some rare old stuff gets to this show, you know. So you never, I don't remember seeing that many booted Novas, but they seem to be here. So a load of Beetles, some earlier ones and some later ones, and some modified ones, and well, actually they're all modified really, isn't it? So anyway, another Mark II Escort, Mark III Astra, Mark II Fiesta, would that be a 5, maybe a 6? I think that'd be a Mark 6 Escort. Another Volvo, X300 Jag, so that's still got the 6-cylinder in that. The X308s later had the 8-cylinder and slightly different indicators. And anyway, yeah, Ford Anglia or Prefect. Roland Rat had one of those. And I believe Roland Rat's one was actually up for sale fairly recently. I don't think Roland Rat ever actually drove it personally, but you know. Another Mark II Cortina, and I'm wondering how many people watching this actually even know who the hell Roland Rat is. But anyway, Google him, he was cool. Had a friend called Kevin, he was a gerbil. Yeah, moving on. Mini, some more 105e Anglias. Another Mark IV Escort. Another Mark I Escort. There's RS2000 stripes on it. Whether it is an RS2000 or not, I don't know. I don't really know. Mark II Cortina. Mark III Capri. Always taking a photo of the Ford badge. Another Sierra Sapphire that looks like it probably should be a Carsworth. Whether it is a Carsworth, I don't know, and I don't know why I'm speaking like this. We're 57 minutes in, and I think I'm starting to go mad. Anyway, Mark I Cortina, followed by another Mark I Cortina. Mark I RS Turbo, which is a Mark III Escort. Escort Custom, I believe. What we got there? Model A. Yeah, Model A. Little small dog. Another little small dog. I have noticed most people seem to have small dogs. Doesn't seem to be many proper sized dogs. I mean, yeah, anyway. Oh, look at that, there's another Capri. Oh, a Mark II Capri. I like Mark II Capris. You don't see the Mark II Capris very often. Mark II Escorts. I'm certain this has been Cars on the Green many years ago. But anyway, Mark I Capri, another 105E, another Mark V Cortina, another 105E, another Mark II Escort, and another Sierra Sapphire, possibly Cosworth. Mark IV Supra, slightly modified. Another Escort. Escort. It's not an Escort at all, is it? It's a Sierra. Sierra Cozzy. Another Mini. Another Metro or Rover or whatever it is. Might be a Rover 100, might be a Ford Metro. Oh my god, I'm going mad. Another MX5 Unos Miata thing. This is quite cool, wide arched caddy. The exhaust came out of the rather pink engine, but I don't know if I show it or not. The exhaust came out of the bed, which was rather cool. Obviously I didn't. Orange Mark 1 Fiesta, a Zodiac, Ford Zodiac. One of the Z cars.
Yeah.
Mini, and as usual, I shall now shut up and let you look down a row of minis. Right, anyway, so there's the minis done with. So we have another 5 Series BMW. The shark nose one with a rather cool wrap on it. Everyone feels the need to touch as they go past. Don't touch people's cars. But anyway, yeah. A wide arched E30 BMW convertible, which I rather like. And this 2002, I think it is, won a prize last year, but is still as equally cool as it was then. Best poke. I don't know what you got to poke. Anyway, Mark 1 Golf GTI. I know my jokes are crap, but it's late at night when I'm doing this narration. 924 that's been lowered and rather beige. Split window with some, I don't know if it's airbrushing or stickers, but some stuff on the side. This is always here, V8 Capri, jacked up at the back, proper 70s style. Jag IRS, I think, in the back. Anyway, Beetle, another Volkswagen van thing, and another small dog. Here was a mini for everyone to write on. And there is a young person doing just that, writing on said mini. Another pre-facelift Mark II Granada and a Trans Am, and there is again the mini being written on. Another Kaze and another Mark III Capri next to a pre-war Rolls Royce. So moving across, we have a Focus RS, Mark I Focus RS. These are getting rather valuable now, and one of the many cars I wish I'd bought 10 years ago. Another MX5 Unos Miata thing, E21 3 Series with someone asleep in it by the looks of it. Another Mini, another XR4i Sierra, RS2000 Escort, and a wide arch Escort Mexico with a wide arch Escort RS2000. which is very orange. How was that thing? You know when you've been tangoed. Anyway, yeah.
Trying to get a photo of everything standing in the way.
An orange Mark III Capri. Mark 1 Escort and a Renault, I think that's a Renault Traffic, isn't it? Camper. Oh, we're going to look at the, oh, it's got a YB Cosworth lamp in it. Renault Traffic Camper, and I don't know if that is a Ferrari or whether it's a kit car. The proportions didn't look quite right, but I'm certainly no expert on Ferraris. This, on the other hand, I know is not a kit car. This is a Audi Quattro 10 valve, I think, or it might be a 20 valve. When you look at the front, no, I think that's a 10 valve, isn't it? But anyway, yeah, a Defender, MG Midget rubber bumper, Volvo Amazon, another Mark 1 Golf convertible, Range Rover Classic, another square headlight Escort. They're just, you only ever seem to see them here. Austin A35 van, I like them. Vauxhall Viva.
Now they all look the same.
Oh, guess what? It's another Capri. And a brace of Escorts RS Cosworths. Oh, make that 3 of them.
So there's plenty
Triplets.
here. One bit off each of them, sure they wouldn't.
Some more minis. Another RS Turbo, Mark 2 RS Turbo and a Mark 4 Escort. A split window. I think that was here last year. I seem to remember that green little Figaro. Square body flare side Chevy. Oh, sorry, step side Chevy. Another Mark 2 Golf. Another Mark 2 Escort. A Mini that's been done up sort of a little bit like a Jolie. Quite cool, really. Big old Bedford pickup. I believe this won a prize, but I could be wrong. Mini Festa. Beetle. Oh yeah, here is a PT Cruiser that Lee customised. Rover SD1. I think this was the only SD1 we saw there. This, yeah. Another Mark 3 Transit.
All had to buy a British flag.
Toledo, I think that is. It might be a Dolomite, but I think it's a Toledo. Another Fiesta. Facelifted Mark III Granada Scorpio. This was nice. Fiat Uno Turbo. Don't see them very often nowadays. Another Mark III Granada. And of course another Capri. And another Capri.
If not, I've got my pizza key on me.
Oh, Mark 1 Capri. A Fiesta, a Mark 4 Escort, and it's another Capri. Look, there's two of them. Ford Anglia, another Cortina Mark 1, another Capri, another Escort Mark 2, another Escort Mark 2, ooh, a Mark 2 Capri, Mark 1 Capri, me a fastback Mustang, what would that be, 65? Now something a bit more interesting, a 405 MI16 Peugeot, rare car now. 205, another 205. This 205 cab, I think this had a dimmer body kit on it. I could be wrong, I just seem to remember from back in the day that body kit was a dimmer kit. It was rather nice. Anyway, some more 205 GTIs. Quite a rare colour, that one, I think. There's another cab. And a 309. Another Escort Cosy, Sierra Sapphire Cosy, another 105E Anglia, Mark 4 Escort van. Oh, God, I've done some miles in those. Mark 2 Escort, another one in orange. I quite like an orange car.
Many miles in the Mark 3.
Another cab. And I see this Orion a lot at different events, both, you know, even down local to me. It's in lovely condition. The paintwork's been done lovely, as has this Series 1 E-Type. Oh my God, that is gorgeous. It has been restored to perfection. I want it, I like it, and I firmly believe anyone that doesn't think E-Types are the most beautiful car in the world should be sectioned. That is just stunning. Stunning. The next K140 is equally well restored. Ooh, and here we have a 5-door 1600i. A car I believe they never made. Mark 1 Granada, two-tone. Not sure about the wheels personally, but you know, each their own. There, I'm losing the plot here. Where we going? A Nova, E36 and E30. LS400. I can't believe we're at the stage where LS400s are considered classic and retro cars. It really does make me feel old. That'd be a R34, I'm not sure. There, here's some more Sapphire Cosies. This Cortina had rather interesting engine work done. It started off with a 2.8 V6, but was bored out to 3.5 litre V6. It's, I should imagine rather potent. Anyway, I've a Corsair. And on to the joke of a very retro stand. Next year we will be doing things differently. I think payment in advance next year. Because, yes, we ended up with just the 3 cars out of the 10 booked. So there's Dean's newly purchased Saloon Mark III Astra, Graham's Capri, and my Corvette. And yes, the other 7 vehicles don't appear to have made it. Mazda 323 Saloon. I can't remember ever seeing one, but obviously they're out there. Little Cinquecento. There's Harley's. They have Herald. Little Suzuki Carryall, which again I believe won a prize. And the young lad that owns it is a seriously lucky bastard. Got a bed in the back of that and a very attractive girlfriend. Lucky bastard. But anyway, a Trabant. Mark 1 Cortina Estates, Rover P6. And I'm really starting to lose the plot here. Citroen BX. Another 205, another Sprigget, and another Beetle. Moggy Minor.
Saving car. That's why I put 4 times what it's worth into a Peugeot.
What we got in here? Another little Honda. Another MX-5 Unos Miata. Another Beetle. Another Escort, which, judging by those wheels, is rather potent. What we got there? Microza and another Celica.
Yeah.
I believe that was Motor Addict's YouTube channel, so that'll be worth a watch. That Capri had been incredibly well restored. Corrado, another Escort. We've got here a couple more bay window vans. Another GMC pickup, what would it be, 55, 56, something like that. Square bodied Chevy. So what are we into here? Beach buggy, Mark II, MX-5 Unos Miata, 55 Chevy, probably my favourite of the Tri-5s. Another Anglia or Prefix. I'm not sure what that lump is on the front, but yeah, bay window. Porsche of some description, possibly a 911, not sure. Mini, the Pirate van, that's always here, I believe. Or maybe it wasn't always here, perhaps it was it certainly used to come to the old billing shows, but anyway, rubber bumper, MG, Fiesta, Mini, another RS Turbo. Moving forward, we've got another 65, 66 Mustang, and another one, both notchbacks, another Mini. Watch these cars pull in, because obviously we're right opposite, and that 1.3L Mark III Escort is just immaculate. It is like showroom fresh. It's better than the one I had years ago. That was very, very nice. I liked that a lot, as did I like this Model T. I have a big soft spot for Model Ts, and that's lovely, and exactly the 4-seat Tourer that I would want. Mini, a Volkswagen that, rather than towing the caravan, has had it put on it. Moggy Minor 944 Porsche. Ford Ranger pickup, which I think was on air, or at least I hope it is. Another Dodge Ram pickup. Split window Volkswagen. Triumph Spitfire, Volvo 240 Estate. Another saloon Polo with Moondish wheels. A wide arch Mark IV van, it's unusual. Mark III Cortina. Is that the first Mark III Cortina we've seen today? I think it might be. Anyway, another Golf cab. A fake Ferrari 250. Another Capri. And another Mini.
I don't like it.
Moggy Minor and another Mark II Cortina. With Lotus wheels. A Mark 1 MX5 Miata Unos. A later 5 Series. Oh, just isn't that stunning? And a Series 1, be a 107-inch wheelbase Land Rover pickup, which was lovely. I think they were 107-inch wheelbase, those ones.
Of course it is.
Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, which is entirely possible. Another one of the old Fords done in a sort of quite a nice pastel type colour, which, I don't know, just really seems to suit them. What would that be, a Ford LTD, would it? Or would that be a Mercury? It might be a Mercury. Another Beat, a Porsche. A Metro. I believe this is a much later Metro than it looks. It's been made to look like an earlier one, but it's very cool. Little Singer, another E30, E34 5 Series, which was rather nice. Another E30. Oh, that's is it a Bauer or something like that? Convertible or cabriolets? 2002 or 1602, not sure which. Another early Mustang, Renault 5 Turbo there, rather nice. MG, another Renault 5. I like the wheels on that. Dodge Space Van. God, they used to be everywhere. British Gas and Telecom, and everyone used to use them. Brace Mark II Cortinas. Was that 7 Series, later 7 Series, and a Toyota Corolla. Oh, God, I can't remember last time I saw one of them. Beetle, another XR4i. SEAC, we've got one of these in the club. They didn't make many of them. I think they had a Kevlar body rather than fiberglass. But anyway, there is a 68 Corvette. There's the SEAC again. Beach buggy that I don't think would be very good on the beach, but there's a 68. You can tell it's a 68 because it's got the same gills as a 69, but it's got the push button for the doors. Whereas the 68s went to the later thing where you push down the handle. But anyway, 944, another Mark 1 Granada, which looks like that might have something beefy in the engine bay, as does this Mark 2. Another couple of Minis, another Land Rover Defender 90. This I like this a lot. Sort of a Model A pickup. It just I know the Beverly Hillbillies was Noel's wheel, but it just reminds me of the Beverly Hillbillies. I like it a lot. Probably in my top 5. I mean, my favourite is still that Nissan. That was lovely. But anyway, another Caddy. A Hilux that's low, so it'll be a low lux. I don't know. I'm going to go with low lux. Anyway, a couple of Fiestas, another Anglia. Another Mark II Golf. Split window. A Lancia Stratos. I'm going to go with it is a replica. Or recreation, I think they like to call them nowadays, don't they? Evocation, something like that, but we'll stick with replica. Very cool cars, of which I'm fairly certain I would never fit into. Anyway, another Mini. Another Sierra Sapphire, possibly a Cosworth, going by that registration number. I'm guessing it probably is. Mark 5 Cortina Estate with a Hella grille. Nice. 840 BMW. I like those, but the repair and running costs scare me immensely. These I really like. The Mark 10 420G Jags. Massive cars. I believe until the launch of the XJ220 was the widest production British car. But anyway, some more Minis, and that one's slightly modified. I'm not sure if I like the front end of that. To me, it almost looks like it's had a crash, but I'm guessing there is a reason. I didn't see what was under the bonnet. Anyway, a Cougar, Escort, another E30 Bauer or whatever. I think when we stopped at the first services, as you get on the M25 from the M11, I think that was parked in there. That wide arched E30 moved, but anyway, this was lovely. V8 in it, and yeah, I would imagine it's a real handful to drive, but worth it. It was lovely.
Beast.
A couple more E30s. Another Mini. Mini? That's not a Mini. What are them other things called? Beetles, they're the ones. Renault Twingo, sort of done up Harlequin style.
Alright, well that's not.
Mark II Cav CD. Very nice. I had the GLSI, so sort of one down from that. Mine was a D-Reg, same as that. But anyway, split window, and oh god, we're waiting for the zombie apocalypse with this one. Cool, I like that. Even bought his garden with him. Fiesta Mark 1, I think with a long nose like that. It's a diesel, but not sure. Another square light. Mark 1 Escort. Said you just never see square lights, and they're all you see around here. It must be a Margate thing. Anyway, Mark 2 Senator there. Is it a 24 valve? No, it's just a normal CD, I think. Or is it a 24 valve? Not sure. Another Mini. There's a Polo. Another couple of Minis, and a slammed Mercedes. It's rather cool. Yeah, it's very cool. Another bread van. Rover P4. And a Sierra. So, moving the other side of the road, what we got? An Escort Estate, a Cav Turbo Mark III, another Caterham of some description, or that type of vehicle, Cortina Mark II, Anglia 100E, just like Roland Rat used to have, two-door Mark IV Cortina S, unusual. Mark II, there's an old R8 Rover, that'd be a Rover 400 I think, with the boot. Another X300 Jag with the dimple alloys, my favourite alloys of that generation Jaguar. RS2000 Mark II. Thing with those old Ford colours, even in dull light, they look very vibrant, very cool. Wish you still did that with cars, but yeah. Transit day van, I think you looked around that last year, so I won't show you again. A Volvo that's well travelled there. Another E30 on Alpina wheels.
Well, it would have been made.
Vista.
It's not registered until the night.
Another Capri. What we got there is that little starlet. I think that's a starlet. The only 309 at the show. It's rather quicker than my 309. And I think that's another MI16, isn't it? Certainly looks like it. Very nice indeed. Right, on to the Mark 1 Mondeos. I had a Mark 1 Mondeo, it didn't end well. I do like the Mark 1 Mondeos though. If I could find another red Mark 1 SI L-Reg, I'd have one. And try not to roll it this time. Anyway, MGB, Mark 5 Cortina, another Volkswagen van, E30 Touring with a wide arch kit.
Obviously not, no.
Another Caterham, Mark 6 Escort, I think. Corsa B, Micra, Mark 2 Astra Estate, 300Z, oh yeah, we're going to have another look at that. There we go. A very, very green TVR. Another mini Chevy Corvair, rear engined, flat six, very cool.
Rear engine, flat six.
Manta GT, Citroen CX. I love a CX. CX is on my list of cars I need to own at some point. I really do like those. Yes, I'm mad, I know. I can't help it. What we got here? Oh, no, there's some small people in the way. A Dolly Sprint, 67 Mustang, Fastback, Metro, a Springer Spaniel, a bay window, and is that a Roadrunner or a GTX? I think that's a GTX, isn't it? Mark 1 or FB, RX-7, I like those a lot. I don't fit in them very well, they're a little bit tight on the headspace, but I really do like them. Is that an Austin Cambridge? Oh, no, we're going to go back to that, there we go. Very cool cars. Hillman Minx, Mark 2 Cav. Is that a Trans Am? Is that a turbo or a 6.6? I'm not sure. 208 Merc. I had a 308 Merc in that shape. Granny Estate, another Fiat 126, and a Mark II Cav convertible with the very cool body kit on there, an Imsha or something like that. Cool colour as well. I like that colour. Anyway, some more Volkswagen vans. Another Renault 5. Oh, and that one looks pretty standard. Sapphire Cosy. Oh, is that a Ginetta? I think, is it? G30 Ginetta or something like that. G28. Brace of Escorts, XR3s, a Mark 4 and 3, a Toledo, TR7, a hardtop TR7 with a Webasto roof, very cool. Another beige Escort, a 5-door Mark 3 Escort on cloverleafs, and another Cosy, a brace of Cossies. What we got here? A Lancer Evo, another Scirocco, another Beetle, or another Beetle. as much as I love this show, I will say there is definitely a lot of Minis, Volkswagens and Capris. They are in massive abundance. But you do get to see so much other cool stuff that you just don't see elsewhere. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, once you've manoeuvred around all the stuff you see over and over again, there is a lot of very cool stuff at this show. I think they should have me as a judge one year. They won't, but they should, definitely. Because I think my top 5 would be very different from most people's. But anyway, yeah. I like this up there, yeah, I like this a lot. But Mark II Escort. Oh, this has been around for years. It's an Escort estate with a Forenza drop snoot on it, and a couple more Escort estates, including a very pink one, which is rather unusual.
Yeah, it's an Escort, sort of a drop snoot Forenza front.
I just said that.
It's been around for years. Yeah.
Sierra, Cortina.
Built in the 70s.
Another Sierra and a Renault 5 with rather a lot of moss on it. I'm guessing there's a reason behind it, which a more professional person would have looked up, but I didn't. So, this was cool. I like this little Fiat 500 sort of race car type thing. It's very cool.
2CV? Yeah, nah, not special. Fiat 500 special.
So anyway, just moving down the last few rows. I'm sure you'll be pleased to know, because it means you haven't got to listen to me waffle on any longer.
You'd have fun.
Some more Mark 1s there. Hot rod, another sit up and beg pop. Another Sierra, another Fiesta. There we go, another Cozze. Escort there. There's obviously auto jumble and all sorts going on here. There's a lot to see. You can easily lose a day looking around here, which is what you want to have a show. You want a bit of lose a day, otherwise you get here, you look around and you're bored for the rest of the day. You're not bored here, so we have a low lux and a high lux. I know they're not called a low lux, but I've now decided I'm calling them a low lux, because that's high and the other one's low. So anyway, yeah, a FX4 London taxi, with the ears. 205, another Capri, Astra GTE with a GTE registration plate. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Oh, what we got here? 4 Mark II Fiesta, 5 Mark II Fiestas, one of which is a van. Listen Bluebird, listen Bluebird, listen Bluebird,
Just gonna drive it home.
listen Bluebird, listen Bluebird, listen Bluebird, listen Bluebird, listen Bluebird, listen Bluebird, listen Bluebird,
High quality Japanese metal, that'll be fine.
listen Bluebird, listen Bluebird. Oh, this isn't a listen Bluebird. This is cool. I like this. Datsun pickup with nudge bars. That's a Mercedes. That's not a Nissan. Another Cortina. Another Cortina. Jeep Grand Cherokee. I had one just like this. Only mine was green and wasn't in as good a condition.
300 quid for it out of
Classic Capri. This is the Capri before the Capri that everyone knows as the Capri, but that was the original Capri. Not like this Capri that everyone knows as a Capri, that was the Capri before these Capris. And there's a Fiat Tipo. And a Capri. A Sprigget and a Lotus XL. I like those. I like those a lot. I would like to own one of those. Mark 1 Golf, another MGB. Escort Mini E30 190E, a Jeep, flat fender Jeep, Jag Series 3 XJ, Camaro with a very interesting engine, another MX-5 Unos Miata, all Saab 900s. Everyone knows I love a Saab 900. RS 2000, a Corsa B, and by all means send nudes, although females only please. Email address in the comments. Anyway, yeah, I've lost the plot now. Look, there's a Mercedes on air, very cool. Oh, I can hear a dog yappy, a yappy dog. Or another E30, another Caterham. Mini. Polo.
Queued up for a piss and got back to the car, you might be somewhere near getting some food.
And Herbie is here. Of course we've got to have Herbie. Couldn't have all these Beetles and not have Herbie. I like Herbie. Oh look, Herbie's got a little Herbie on the top. Anyway, a mark further. There's the FB again.
Yeah.
Very cool car. There's a Mini and a Mark III Cav. It's a Transit with a, and there's a Sierra pickup, which is rather cool. The Sierra Estate with C4 Corvette saw blade alloy wheels. I know a lot of Volkswagen people use the Corvette wheels. I didn't know they fitted on Fords, but anyway. Onto the Datsuns. They always put on a good turnout of cars, the Datsun Club. And some unusual stuff here. Interesting learner car. And on trade plates as well, but it'd be cool learning to drive in that. So just trundle along here, various different Datsuns and Nissans. They were definitely cool. You can see how there's a Nissan Bluebird. How they really decimated the British car industry. You look at some of these and look at the equivalent Cortinas and Escorts and stuff of the time, and they were way ahead. Way ahead. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely some cool stuff. Oh, he appears to have run out of room for an oil cooler, so he's put it on the outside. That looks very high in the front. I wonder if he hasn't got an engine. Another pickup, and here is one careful owner, never raced or rallied, just needs a wash and a buff. And hitting with a hammer. Hitting something with a hammer always makes it work. If it doesn't make it work, it makes you feel better. But yeah, this is a real cool car. I mean, granted, it does need a little bit of finessing, but a very cool car. And the marching band. Oh, bye bye. People are going, following the band. Oh, I didn't get a hug. Where was my hug? Anyway, there's a Caddy, E36, a Toyota there, another Escort, the first gen Charger. Everyone goes mad for the later Chargers, the Dukes of Hazzard, the Bullet, whatever else. These are my favourite ones. I love that front end look. This with the dog dish hubcaps, just to me is sets it off perfectly. But that front end, the dog dish, I love the way on these the centre console just runs right the way through the car. I love these a lot. These are definitely my favourite of the Mopars. Again, the light bar going right across the back, the sort of almost little fins on the fastback. These are just gorgeous cars. I said everyone goes mad for the second gen ones, the ones you all know from said Dukes of Hazzard and Bullet and all the rest of it, but those first gen ones, they are the ones for me. Yeah, lovely. 66, 67, they're the ones I'd have. Anyway, Escort, another SEC Mercedes. Another Volkswagen van. Some more Escorts. Corsairs. An old BMW there, that's quite cool, I like that. Volvo, Beetle, Mini, Throcker, GT6, Beetle, bay window. There we go. So now we just wait for the prize giving. And there is the sea. See, we're right by the sea. You can see the sea from where we are. So, yeah. Moni. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Bum, 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 bum. Do, do. So here's that ambulance that we saw earlier. There was way too many people around earlier, so I couldn't get a good look, but here we go. 56 Pontiac Star Chief, and just so you all know, right at the bottom, no, this is not the Ghostbusters car. I was trying to get this through to Graham, who I was with. The Ghostbusters car was a 59 Cadillac. This is not a 59 Cadillac. And there goes that weird thing with the ball in the window thing, which, anyway, yeah. So there's that. A swing bike. And there goes the 512BB. Darts. El Camino. And the Jag 420. So yeah, people are leaving. Obviously they haven't won a prize, so they don't want to hang around. Go before the rush. I like to see the people that have won a prize and hang around till the end, so I don't desert the place early like these do. So Mark II Golf. It's a Mark I Golf. Cool car. Oh, with a sort of swallowtail rear. There goes the Lincoln Continental. That'd be what, 7 point something litre, 7.5 litre. Some hot rods. And here comes the plough. I mean the lowrider. He's got someone sat on his boot, and as he goes past, you can probably see there where he's just ploughing a furrow as he goes past. So yes, not sure he fully intended to be ploughing a furrow down the field, but he is.
Big things like that.
There's the Escort, M3. There's the wide body pug. The Vanden Pla. Plas? Pla. And the marching band again. There goes the Oldsmobile. Doesn't that sound nice? Some old Fords, 105E and the Escort. And yeah, on to the prize giving. So I will now shut up and let you listen.
Oh, are we working, Tone? Yeah, I can hear it. Every year you know that I am useless with this microphone. Oh, I'll leave this jacket on. I'm useless with this microphone, so be prepared for me to walk around too much and have to cut out. I apologise. No, I don't care. First of all, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's turned up today. Yet again, this has been absolutely crazy, and this year we are celebrating 10 years of all the OhSoRetro shows. Yeah, I never thought that I'm a man on the edge. Thank you. No, I really appreciate all your support. There's so much work in the background, all you guys turning up and travelling flipping miles, and someone messaged me they flew from Portugal, which is, yeah, need to get a line for it, don't they? Must be much better things in Portugal. But anyway, so thank you guys, I really do appreciate it. Thank you to all the clubs, thank you to all the traders, thank you to all my marshals. I'll do this again at the end because I always repeat myself. But let's do my sign on my awards, and I've got my little assistants here that are going to help me. We will start on the top 20 awards. As always, the top 20 awards aren't chosen by myself, so you haven't got to message me on Facebook going, can you give whoever a trophy please? Because I definitely won't. But no, I don't judge myself. It's a different person every year, or a different group of people. It's a bit of fun. I always say it's not the shiniest, the most expensive kind of field. It's just whatever the judge liked, and I always say whatever turned them on. So it is a big mixture. It's a bit of fun. You all go home happy. Don't cry about it on the internet. Should I say that out? Oh, I said that out loud. Some people know what I'm talking about. No, I'm joking. No, it's a bit of fun, guys. You come here to get your cars. If you're worried about getting a trophy, get a life. Don't come next year, I'm horrible. No, anyway, so I'll start straight away. What I'll do is I will do some of the awards and then go into the raffle, because it breaks it up and stops me wanting to blow my brains out in the nicest way. The world's longest raffle. Again, thanks to everyone that bought raffle tickets. It all goes to the first Margate Boys and Girls Brigade, which most of you will know after all these years is really close to my heart. Been involved in it since I was 4.5, and I'm now 31.8 or something, and I'm still there helping on a Friday night, and most of them I love to bits, and some of them I don't. No, I'm joking, I love them all to bits, but it's really good. It's a great organisation, and thanks for the marching band coming. Anyways, I'll stop waffling. Right, first up, it's quite nice because I don't judge and I get to see cars that I recognise and know they belong to. Del Farm Shop's truck, BBJ 929. I can't even remember, it's a Bedford. Are they still here? Hey, do you know what, right? I hadn't seen this and I got sent a photo of it a couple of weeks ago. Cool as. Absolutely gorgeous. Here's your top 20 award and a little goodie bag from me, OhSoRetro. Thank you very, very much for coming. Back to my next one. Next one, again, this has been coming for years. This is the Metro. It's actually a later one that's been automated like an earlier one, so it's a Unipart race car, Metro. P910 FOB. This has been coming for years. It always turns my head. It looks cool on the internet as well, and there's a photo of it. Are we here still? I can't remember the guy's name as well. No, okay, we will keep going, he might turn up. The third one, again in no particular order, is the Chevrolet Corvair. I think this was a late entry, I remember being sent the picture. 226 XVL, cool ratty slam thing. This happens every year. Oh, hang on, are you Chevy Corvair, aren't you? Cool as. Thank you very much. Hello, where are you at? Thank you very much, good man. Cheers, thank you very much, congratulations. Thanks for coming. Right, that was 3, we've got 2. Number 4, Chevy Bel Air, another ratty car, this is quite cool, patina. 902 YUT. This is when someone tells me it's not a Chevy Bel Air, it's something else. 902 YUT. Oh, thank you. Make some noise so I know they're coming, thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, cheers for coming. How many was that? 4? 4, yeah. Number 5. This, yeah, it's cool. BMW 2002 race car. Blue and red stripes, and again, it's Paul, isn't it? Paul? Oh, hang on, he's there. Paul, it is Paul, isn't it? Yeah, thank you for bringing it, mate. Thank you very much. Lovely car. This is one definitely up on the proper show car, cool stuff. Thank you. Right, was that 5? Let's have a little bit of raffle, just to break it up. Thank you for all hanging on. Cool, I like a Volkswagen Caddy, as you all know. My one's over there. Not that I've driven it, I think other people have driven it more than me over the time it's been done. Foxtrot 841 ANY. I've turned into working at a garage, haven't I? Hey, cool car, I've seen this about before. Oh, hang on, Atty, you can't keep that. You already got a jacket today. That's my godson, sorry, I can be rude. Thank you, mate, cheers for coming. Oh, hello. Nice to see you. Next one up, Ford Anglia. Again, this is a local-ish car, I'm pretty sure. AOT 273A. This is the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, here he is. It's cool. Z-Tech. There's a really cool photo of him there doing burnouts. Don't do burnouts when you leave. Oh, it's not you. I've got that wrong. It's not the car I thought it was. Oh, well done. Yeah, it is you. Yeah, it was you. Don't. Yeah. There's a cool photo of him towing a caravan doing a burnout for a magazine. It hasn't even got a tow bar, so it's a bit of a lie, but no, that yeah, don't do that when you leave because it causes me headaches. Do it another place. Next one is a Datsun. Datsuns always support us, they come in strong. It is KRB 482N. I've got Datsun 2000 question mark. What is it? Oh, it's a Datsun Laurel. Okay, yeah. This is well out of my comfort zone. I've now lost track of how many more. Thank you. Cheers. Thank you, mate. Congratulations. Oh, come on. Is that 7 including the one that wasn't here? Oh, well, no one's counting. Number 1, I'm pretty sure this is local, but I could be wrong because I've seen it a few of our mates. It's a, it's like the purpley MX-5. Lima 666 BEF, yeah, she's got purple hair. I've seen her, she comes up our mates. You've colour coded your hair to the car, that is commitment. I just have to buy a dark brown car because I'm not dyeing my hair. Thank you very much. Congratulations, thank you for coming. It's very cool. Very cool car. Right, we'll do this one. Is that 10? No, Nikki, can you count? One job. Okay, this is it. This will be number 10. It is a yellow Ford Granada CFW 898X. Hey. Saying I've got some great photos to upload to Facebook afterwards, which have got the guys that judge posing next to cars like idiots. So they will go up on Facebook. Right, have we got some raffle? Made raffle tickets. Don't know if that's allowed. Well, it must be. I'm in charge. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. You've given me that, but I ain't even got the name off. Yeah. Nah, it's too late now. It's too late, Remus. It's too late. Next one, MG Maestro. B853YKM. Yeah, here he comes. Thank you. Yeah, this must be a record. There's only one person who hasn't quite got it. Every year I go home and I go, what am I going to do? Congratulations. There's a goodie bag from us as well. Thank you. Let's have a look. This one is I love this, Renault camper van thing. B745VKE. And just a reminder, while people are leaving while I'm doing this, please leave nicely, because someone's still messing around as they leave. It causes me a massive headache, and we all want to come back again next year, and you want me to continue doing all the other bits and pieces we do. Please leave nicely, misbehave at your leisure, not anywhere near here, on another day. Please, 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 please. Sorry, I was having a rant. Only having that rant because I'm getting messages while I'm stood here of people prattling about. And that's the polite description. Right, now we've got a bike. It's a Triumph sidecar, EKP 161. I don't know if that's still here. EKP 161. Oh, that could be number 2. Okay, I've now got my raffle prize. What we'll do is we'll save the last. Oh, are you EKP? Sorry, I work at a pace that is crazy. Oh, thank you. Ooh, congratulations. I'm just smashing the place up. Tony only bought this mic for me. Right, we're going to stop there and we'll do a bit of raffle just to mix it up. I know what one it was. So we had the Triumph and sidecar. So now we've got a Lambretta. It is 613 TKO, number 68 on the front. It's green and white, number 68. Oh, there's a man. He looks like he drives a Vespa. Not a Vespa, a Lambretta. I'm going to get punched now. Congratulations, thank you. Thank you for coming. Ooh. We're always looking for more bikes and scooters, so encourage your friends and neighbours and enemies who drive bikes to bring them up, please. Mercedes camper, it is UBD215G. Who? Oh, boo. That'll go in the skip. Suzuki Carry, D921SGK. Hey. Thank you. They smile at, didn't they? Oh, you used to do Gary? Oh, I saw the man in reflective jacket get up and that confused me. I think he's just going to the toilet and I'm now commentating on it. Thank you, congratulations. Thank you for coming. Hey, he's got his little fan group there. Big fan, Kiwi. I know you're a big fan, you've got to message me and tell me. You've now messed up the list. Because I've lost it. Right, last couple, we've got a Jeep Wrangler. Red one, J296MKL. Oh, he's up the front. Thank you. He's got to train these children to like smile and everything. Well done, thank you mate, cheers for coming. It's an eclectic mix. We've got a Mini Clubman Estate. Looks like it's got a nice pair of twin carbs on it. BBJ684S. BBJ684S. Hey, oh, I know that. I thought I recognised the car. It's nice not judging, because you're giving the people you know. Congratulations, mate. Thank you for coming. Right, that is yours. Thank you. What are we getting? Last couple. We've got a VW Beetle. VKJ395H. Thank you. Thank you, cheers for coming. There's your little goodie bag. Thank you. And the last car, and then we'll do the club at the end, so don't all run off. Land Rover, because the club hasn't got a sticker, so you don't know who could be your club. Land Rover Series 2A, CDF 974B. Land Rover Series 2A. Anyone? Anyone? It's not yours. You ain't enough to drive. Don't you try and... Okay, that looks like that, and we only had 2 that didn't get collected. Oh, might be 1, 2, 3. Oh, hang on, he's coming. Hey! Did he not know, or did he? Yeah. You won a prize, mate. Is yours a 2A? Hey! Thank you. Congratulations. Cheers. Right, I'm going to run back through this raffle and then we'll do the best club at the end. Just the little stand that looks the nicest. It's not the biggest stand, it's just the collection of cars that we think was cool this year. And it's going to go to some local guys, which is cool, Bay Cruisers. Well done. As I refer to most of them, the old boys. Hey. Well done, boys. Congratulations. Thank you. I mean, you might have to fight over the t-shirts, probably a small. Thank you guys for.
So, just because I can, here are my top 5. Obviously the Marlboro bread van, I love it. The little Z600, it's so cute, I love it, I want it. Third place has to go to the Space Cruiser. It is one of the cars I've had in my head for ages. First gen Charger, what's not to love? But you all know first place is going to be that. I really, really want that car.
Sounded alright.
I suppose if I did it from here, I might know.
And there, might have been a prize winner, but he couldn't get the whole thing started. So he may be a lucky bastard with the girlfriend and the bed in the back of the van, but he still needs a jump. And I don't mean from the girlfriend. Any minute now you should see his mate come along. There we go. Give him a jump start. Well, he can't have all the luck, can he? So there we are, we're back from Margate, and as always, credit to Lee and the team. Fantastic show, one of my favourites of the year, and already looking forward to next year. So I will work out the fuel consumption when I get home. So just so as you know, we did about 360-ish miles, and I averaged 19.2 Imperial UK MPG, which worked out at 15.9 US MPG, because the US gallon is smaller than ours. Our gallon is 4.54 litres and the US gallon is 3.785 litres. So yeah, 19.2 UK, 15.9 US MPG. And that cost £144.30. I don't know what that is in dollars, but you can work it out yourself. Usual thing, like, comment, subscribe. If you can go to OhSoRetro next year, I urge you to do so. It's a brilliant event, and I'll see you in a future video. Ta-da!